The shocking truth about financial freedom. It's not about earning more, but escaping this matrix. Part 1. Introduction. Are you trapped in the matrix? Do you ever lie awake at night, wondering if you're doing it all wrong? You're working long hours, chasing promotions, maybe even side hustling, all in the hope of financial freedom. That dream where money stops controlling you. But no matter how hard you try, the finish line keeps moving. The rent's due, the car payment's looming, and your savings? They're shrinking faster than you can fill them. You're asking yourself, why does it feel like I'm stuck? Is there a secret to wealth that I'm missing? You're not imagining it. You're caught in a system, a matrix, designed to keep you running, spending, and never truly free. In the US and Canada, 70% of people aged 25 to 44 live paycheck to paycheck, according to a 2025 census report, even those earning six figures. You've been told the answer is to earn more, get a better job, work harder, hustle smarter. But what if the real answer isn't making more money? What if the secret to financial freedom is escaping the invisible rules that keep you trapped? I see you. You're not just a number in this system. You're someone with dreams, maybe a home without a crushing mortgage, a life where you can travel or start a family without fear of bills. You're tired of the grind, of watching influencers flaunt wealth while you're stuck budgeting for groceries. You want answers, not promises. And that's why you're here. You sense there's a truth out there, a way to break free, and you're ready to uncover it. I'm not here to sell you a get-rich-quick scheme or some crypto fad. If you stay with this video until the end, I'll reveal 6 shocking truths about financial freedom. Truths that 95% of Americans and Canadians will never hear. These aren't just tips. They're the hidden principles that the truly wealthy, the ones who've escaped the matrix, live by. We'll count down these truths, from the lies you've been fed to the strategies that can set you free. Each one will bring you closer to understanding why earning more isn't the answer, and what is. Whether you're starting with $500 or $50,000, you'll walk away with a new way to think about money, one that can change your life. The matrix is real, and it's holding you back. But you don't have to stay trapped. Let's start unraveling the first truth, a lie so ingrained, it's kept generations from freedom. Part 2. 6 shocking truths to escape the financial matrix. You're here because you're ready to see the world differently, to escape the matrix that's kept you chasing money instead of owning it. Financial freedom isn't about earning more. It's about breaking free from a system that profits from your struggle. Let's count down 6 shocking truths that reveal how the wealthy escape this trap and build lives of true freedom. Each truth is a step out of the maze, and together, they'll show you a path to take control of your future. Truth number 6. The 9-to-5 dream is a lie designed to keep you obedient. You've been sold a story since childhood. Get a good job, climb the corporate ladder, and you'll be set for life. But here's the shocking truth. The 9-to-5 system isn't built to make you rich. It's built to keep you compliant. A 2025 Bureau of Labor Statistics report shows the average American worker's real wages, adjusted for inflation, have barely grown since the 1970s, while living costs have soared. Your $80,000 salary might feel like progress, but after taxes, rent, and groceries, you're left with crumbs. Why is this a problem? Because a job trades your time for money, and time is your most finite resource. Even if you earn $100,000 a year, you're capped by the hours you can work. To save $1 million, you'd need 50 years after expenses, and that's if you never spend on a vacation or a car. Meanwhile, the system encourages you to spend every raise on a bigger house or a fancier phone, keeping you tethered to the grind. The wealthy don't trade time for money. They build systems that pay them whether they're working or sleeping. Take a $50,000 investment in a small vending machine business. It could generate $10,000 a year with minimal effort. Or a $100,000 rental property might bring in $1,000 a month after expenses. Start small. Even $5,000 in a dividend ETF can pay $200 a year, growing over time. The takeaway? Stop relying on a paycheck. Build income streams that work for you, not the other way around. Escaping the 5 lie is just the beginning. The next truth exposes an even deeper trap. Truth number 5. Debt isn't always evil. It's a tool the rich master. You've been taught to fear debt like it's a monster. Pay off your student loans, avoid credit cards, live debt-free. But here's the shocking truth. Not all debt is bad. The wealthy use debt as a tool to build wealth, while the rest of us are scared into paying interest to banks. In 2025, the average American household carries $6,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest, bleeding $1,200 a year. Meanwhile, the rich borrow at low rates to buy assets that pay more than the cost of the loan. Why is this a mindset shift? Because consumer debt, like car loans or credit card splurges, traps you, but strategic debt can free you. A $200,000 mortgage at 4% for a rental property generating $2,000 a month in rent covers itself and leaves profit. The rich know this, which is why 80% of millionaires use mortgages to buy investment properties, per a 2024 wealth study. To escape the matrix, rethink debt. Avoid high-interest consumer debt, but consider low-rate loans for assets that generate income. Start small. A $10,000 personal loan at 6% could buy a used car for a delivery side hustle, earning $500 a month. Pay off bad debt fast, but don't fear good debt that builds your wealth. The takeaway? Use debt like the rich do, as leverage, not a burden. Mastering debt sets you up for the next truth, one that flips everything you know about saving. Truth number 4. Saving won't make you free. It's a trap. Saving money feels like the responsible thing to do. You stash $10,000 in a bank, thinking you're secure. But here's the shocking truth. Saving alone will never lead to financial freedom. It's a trap that keeps your money idle. With 2025's 4% inflation, your $10,000 loses $400 a year in purchasing power. And at 0.5% bank interest, you're falling behind faster than you think. A Bankrate survey shows 50% of Americans have less than $5,000 in savings, barely enough for an emergency. Why is this a trap? Because saving without investing locks your money in a losing battle against inflation. It's like hoarding food that spoils. The longer you hold it, the less it's worth. Meanwhile, the system pushes you to spend on safe things like a $450,000 house, tying up your wealth in a single asset that costs $2,500 a month to maintain. The wealthy don't save for the sake of saving, they invest to grow. Instead of $10,000 in a bank, they put it in an S&P 500 index fund, averaging 8% annual returns, turning it into $21,589 in 10 years. Or they buy a $50,000 rental unit, generating $500 a month. Start small. $1,000 in a robo-advisor can grow steadily with minimal effort. The takeaway? Stop saving to feel safe. Invest to build freedom. Escaping the saving trap leads to a truth that challenges how you see success. Truth number 3. Status symbols are chains, not achievements. You feel the pressure every day to buy the nice car, the bigger house, the designer clothes, to prove you're making it. But here's the shocking truth. Status symbols aren't signs of success. They're chains that keep you in the matrix. Redfin data shows 40% of 2025 homebuyers paid over asking price for homes they couldn't afford, driven by social pressure. A $50,000 SUV might feel good, but its $800 monthly payment eats your ability to invest. Why is this a problem? Because chasing status inflates your lifestyle, leaving you with less to build real wealth. A $600,000 house means $3,300 a month in mortgage payments, forcing you to work overtime or delay dreams like starting a business. It also ties your self-worth to things, making you reluctant to downsize even when it's smart. The wealthy don't buy status, they buy freedom. They live modestly, renting a $1,500 per month apartment instead of owning a $3,000 per month house, and invest the difference in assets like a $100,000 business generating $20,000 a year. Start small, skip the $1,000 phone upgrade, and put that money in a dividend stock paying $40 a year. The takeaway? Define success by your freedom, not your possessions. Letting go of status reveals a truth that keeps you stuck in the system. Truth number 2. The education system teaches obedience, not wealth. You were told education is the key to wealth. Get a degree, land a high-paying job, and you're set. But here's the shocking truth. The education system isn't designed to teach you financial freedom. It's designed to produce workers who follow the rules. In 2025, 45% of U.S. college graduates owe an average of $37,000 in student loans, per the Department of Education, starting their careers in debt while learning little about investing or taxes. Why is this a trap? Because schools teach you to earn a paycheck, not to build wealth. You graduate knowing calculus, but not how to buy a rental property or diversify a portfolio. The system rewards conformity, get good grades, get a safe job, stay in line, while the wealthy learn skills like negotiation, risk-taking, and asset building outside the classroom. To escape, you must educate yourself. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or listen to podcasts on real estate investing. Start small. Spend an hour a week learning about index funds or tax-advantaged accounts like a Roth IRA. The wealthy never stop learning, and neither should you. The takeaway? Don't wait for a degree to teach you wealth. Seek knowledge that sets you free. Self-education brings us to the final, most critical truth. Truth number 1. Freedom comes from owning your time, not your money. Here's the biggest lie of all. Financial freedom means having a lot of money. But the shocking truth is, freedom isn't about dollars in the bank. It's about owning your time. The average American spends 40 years working 40 hours a week, with only 2 weeks of vacation, per 2025 labor data. Even with $1 million, if you're still chained to a desk, you're not free. Why does this matter? Because money without time is just a prettier cage. The Matrix wants you to trade your life for a paycheck, always needing more to keep up. True freedom means your income doesn't depend on your hours. A 2024 Wealth study found 90% of millionaires have multiple income streams, rentals, businesses, investments, that pay them passively. To escape, build assets that give you time. A $200,000 rental portfolio could generate $2,000 a month, covering your rent and groceries. A $50,000 dividend portfolio might pay $2,000 a year, funding a vacation. Start small. $100 a month in a fund could grow to $50,000 in 20 years, giving you options. The wealthy buy back their time, and you can too. The takeaway? Stop chasing money. Chase the freedom to live life on your terms. Part 3. Step out of the matrix and claim your freedom. We've just peeled back the curtain on 6 shocking truths about financial freedom. The 9 to 5 lie, the power of strategic debt, the saving trap, the status symbol chains, the education system's limits, and the ultimate goal of owning your time. Each truth, alone, might seem like a small shift. Who hasn't heard save less, invest more? But together, they form a blueprint to escape the matrix. The system that keeps 95% of Americans and Canadians working, spending, and dreaming without ever breaking free. This matrix isn't just numbers on a bank statement. It's the pressure to keep up, the fear of falling behind, the belief that you need more money to be happy. But the wealthy, the ones who've escaped, see through it. They don't chase paychecks or possessions. They build systems, investments, businesses, knowledge that give them control over their lives. They're not superhuman. They're just people who questioned the rules and chose a different path. Here's the truth you need to hear. You can choose that path too. You don't need $1 million or a fancy degree to start. You're already ahead of 90% just by questioning the system, by seeking answers. Start small, $50 a month in an index fund, a weekend learning about real estate, or cutting one status purchase to invest instead. Financial freedom isn't a destination. It's a series of choices, and every choice you make today brings you closer to a life where time is yours. You don't have to escape the matrix overnight. You just have to take the first step right now. This won't be easy. The system will tempt you with shiny distractions, a new car, a bigger house, a quick buck. It'll test your patience, your discipline, your courage to live differently. But you're stronger than that. Your dreams, your drive, your refusal to settle, they're the tools to break free. All you need is the clarity to see the matrix for what it is and the will to step out. If these truths lit a spark, if they made you rethink what financial freedom means, consider subscribing to the channel. This is where we uncover the hidden rules of money, wealth, and freedom. No fluff, just real talk to help you take control. Have you ever felt stuck in this system, chasing money but never catching it? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear where you're at on this journey. The question isn't whether you'll get rich. It's whether you'll stay in the matrix or rewrite your story to live free. What's your first move?